Vikings versus Kirk Cousins and the Los Angeles Rams.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in off another victory. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down. Working out of the gun, here's Trask. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 120 yards even.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Trask winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. And he had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play?
And that'll set him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now Trask. Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Pretty pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again to Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Derrick Henry with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight. Titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
Oh, nice move.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
A first down carry for Henry. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Fournette on the toss to the right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Trask. On the slant, he's got Sanders. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Trask.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
To throw is Trask.
Escaping the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Steps away to his left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Fournette, a first down carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. 40 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Trask. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Derrick. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trask on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Trask flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that is incomplete. The coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up, because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Trask now. Flush to his right. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on one of the dudes.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trask. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Themselves a little more room for the punt.
Don't do us like that.
I think they're just a product to try to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Amari Cooper in the... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. 2nd half beginning with a run from Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a give to Fournette.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
84 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Yes, sir, Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop his shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run? Set him up, looked like he's going to drop the hammer, but gave a little wiggle, a little shake. And what did he do, partner?
Left the defender right there in his wake. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff to Henry. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Devontae Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Trask. They'll get that complete to Albert O.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense, #1 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs in their run game. Got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Setting to throw. Here's Trask.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Come on with it, man.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here's Trask.
He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Trask to throw it. He dumps it off for Henry. Touchdown, Vikings! Derrick Henry with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on them. Defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? A handoff to Fournette. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Leonard Fournette. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the shotgun, it's Trask. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And they'll try to throw now. Trask. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys...
And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Rams are going to take... Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Schultz. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Play action. Trask sliding out of the pocket. And he will find his man Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action now. Trask. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Trask. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Got his target, Samuel. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. First down throw for Trask. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for Minnesota. Escaping the pressure right. And that drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. It's a jet sweep. Sanders. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually...
A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept that.